It's Transmog season, and to celebrate, Blizzard is going to add in the first ever Transmog toy into the game. I'm excited, but for now, servers are down. My name is Swag, and this is the Vault Day Update. We finally have the affix schedule back, and this week is going to be Tyrannical, Incorporeal, and Spiteful. Incorporeal will spawn ads throughout combat that will begin casting immediately. You can kick them, but if you do, they will begin casting once that kick ends. The best way to handle them is to use your crowd controls. Now, if they do get their cast off, it's going to do a 50% debuff to all of your damage and healing. That's massive, but it's even worse if they get a second cast off. It will stack up to 100%. So make sure you are crowd controlling them as quickly as you possibly can. They will easily wipe your group. If you have a DK or a priest, they can even mind control them, and if that happens, they will cast 5% debuffs onto all of your enemies, which will then stack up to a 10% debuff onto all of your enemies. So, you can turn it from a deadly affix to a helpful affix. Now, Spiteful, on the other hand, will also spawn ads, but it will spawn ads whenever your enemies die. Every time an enemy dies, a Spiteful will spawn, and it will target randomly one member of your party and chase them down. They're pretty slow moving, and their health is dropping as they exist. So, if you have some friends around, have those friends beat them up, but if they're chasing you, keep your distance until they're gone. The Arena Skirmish bonus event is this week, so you can earn extra honor when you compete in arena skirmishes. Of course, if arenas are not your PvP specialty, this week's PvP Brawl is Classic Ashran, so another great way to go farm some kills. World of Warcraft's biggest esport returns this week. Yes, we've all been waiting for it. It is what we look forward to every single year. This is a competition between the best players in the entire world. Now, anybody's allowed to compete, but only the best will make it to the top. And they are competing in the core mechanic of World of Warcraft, the thing that matters above all other things. That's right, Transmog. The Trial of Style is here, and it is a fun little competition for us to take part in and earn some really cool rewards. If you want to compete in the Trial of Style, you can visit any Transmogrifier and they will let you enter in. However, the mounted Transmogrifier does not work, so you'll have to find one in a city. The Trial of Style pits 6 players against each other to create some of the most beautiful, inspiring, creative, and downright terrifying transmogs you've ever seen in your entire life. Speaking of transmogs, the first ever transmog toy is being added to the game. The Ethereal Transmogrifier will be available on the trading post for only 500 tenders, and it will allow you to transmog anywhere at just about any time. There is a 10-minute cooldown on it, although 10 minutes really isn't that long of a cooldown. So now while you're at raid night and you finally get that Biz chest piece you've always wanted, you don't have to be embarrassed for the rest of the run. You can easily transmog it right back to your normal appearance. I'm assuming this is to help hype up the Trial of Style, and not only are we getting the Transmogrifier, but the trading post seems to be packed with significantly more transmogs than would normally be available. So make sure you have your tender saved up, because there are some amazing rewards. And on top of that, the Traveler Log reward this month is a Blood Troll themed transmog. There were a few minor bug fixes this week, but really no tuning to any classes, which is kind of refreshing. We've had a lot of class tuning in the last month, and it is nice just to have a week where maybe things aren't changing drastically. And lastly, Classic Hardcore is coming on August 24th. If you've been living under a rock, Hardcore mode is a classic mod created by players to challenge themselves to level to max without dying. If they do die, they have to delete their character. But it was so popular that Blizzard has now brought it in as an official server. So starting on August 24th, you can now compete in Classic Hardcore. I'm definitely going to be giving it a try myself. I suspect I won't be able to get past level 4, but we'll see what happens. I'll be live on my Twitch channel streaming that, so you can check me out on Twitch, link down in the description. Otherwise, hopefully servers are back up. My name is Swag, and this has been the Vault Day Update.